Okay, hi everybody. So my second game is going to deal with area and perimeter again. It really depends what the instructor is leans more towards. So for the materials for this game, all you need is a masking tape, preferably blue, but I only had this white kind of khaki tape. I really that and a yardstick. Any yardstick would do. And then you could also, this is an optional, but you could also have a foot ruler or 12-inch ruler. So it's all materials you need. And so this is for again third, fourth, or fifth grade level. And so the students, again, depends on the grade level you're going to be working it with. Personally, in a couple of days, I'll be working with fourth and fifth graders. And so the steps for this game, as I know you guys are aware that in school buildings, if you take a look on the ground, the floor tiles are shaped square. And I don't know if you noticed, but each square tile is actually a square, and it measures exactly 1 foot. I measured it before, so I know. I don't know why, I was just curious. Anyway, and so each tile is a square, and it's approximately 12 inches. And so the students are going to draw on the board, not with crayon or pencil, I mean with masking tape. So on the floor, the students are going to tape, get a piece of paper. The students are going to tape the tiles, just going to go around the tiles, the border of the tiles. So for example, oh look, I'm going to take this outlet. Let's just imagine it's actually a square on the school floor ground. So the students are going to take tape and they're just going to have fun and draw either or tape squares or rectangles. So students are basically going to go on the ground and just tape around the outline of the tiles on the ground. And so they could go up to like do the outline of 3 tiles, or they could go up to nothing drastic, right? Because schools are like limited amount of space, but they could do that. For example, we have, I'm just gonna show you real quick. I was gonna use my phone to show you a picture, but I'm recording on my phone, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So let's say these are the tiles on the ground. Can you see that? Oh yeah. So let's say it's 2 of them, right? So the kids are actually going to take the tape and they could tape what is the border around. So let's say the purple the tape. No. And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, so they taped that. Oh man, I lost the cap. Oh, found it. And so they're going to take that and tape around, and then using their rulers, they're going to measure around the whole taped. Not the line individually, but the whole border, what they taped, basically following the tape. To modify it, that would be for 3rd, 4th grade, and then they would have to count the total number of inches around the whole taped area. That would be perimeter. They could do the same with area, the area of a rectangle. So all they would need is the bottom, the length, and the width, and then they would multiply those to get the area. To modify it to 5th grade level, the students can actually, to modify it to a 5th grade level, the students can actually use conversions. 5th grade level, they deal with conversions. So that's why I said it was optional. It's highly suggested. So the 5th graders would actually start with doing the 12 inches, and then since we know each square is 12 inches on school tiles, and so the instructor could then ask, say something like, well, if we know that's 12 inches, and then that's 12 inches, that's 24, right? So how much is that in a yard? So that's when the big yard ruler comes in. And then especially for 5th graders, they get excited, and they actually might do not 2, but they may do more. So they go up to 4 tiles by 3 tiles. So it's gonna be a whole big square, and that's it's gonna take a while if you use this ruler and go by square by square by square by square by square. You know, but that could be an accommodation for struggling students. And to convert the inches to centimeters, that would be the objective or goal. And then instead of using the smaller ruler, the children would actually use the bigger one. So it'll be a little bit faster, you know, to measure. So that is my second game, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you.